All right, what's happening, guys? Happy Friday. I'm here with Aylin. Is that
Eileen.
wow, way off. Eileen, that's an interesting name to spell that. I usually see it
Yeah.
with like an E first. Okay, Eileen. And when I first saw your name, I thought it was like All In. I was like, All
No.
In Flips. She's all in. I like that. uh, Eileen, where are you from? What part of the country you're in right now?
I'm in Indiana.
Oh,
How about
now are
you?
you? I'm guessing you're close to like the Illinois part of Indiana, right?
They're like 2 hours from the border.
Oh wow, because I always see you find like Chicago stuff, so I figured you're probably like around there.
Yeah, I just go there a lot, but I'm not really near there.
Like, is that like the biggest, like big city next to you, or is Indianapolis closer?
Indianapolis is closer, yeah. But yeah, it's the summertime, so I thought I would go visit Chicago a bunch.
It makes sense.
Why not?
Now, how did I find out about you?
Was it from the Nashville Clippers?
Yes, that's it. It is because you don't have a YouTube, right?
No.
Any plans on starting one?
I was see, I might like I do want to do it, but I don't know how to edit videos or anything. So
Your TikToks take time editing too, I'm sure, right?
yeah, it's I don't really edit. I just like put videos like together. Like I take a
Um,
bunch of videos and I just put them in order.
that sounds like editing. That sounds exactly like editing right there.
But YouTube has like a lot of different stuff like copyright issues and other
Ah,
things I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
about.
yeah. That's true. You don't want them strikes. What's up,
Mm.
everybody? Hello, Melanie. Hello, Jarhead. What's up, Kiwi Bird and Christopher? What's up, Tommy and Mia and Kristen? What's up, everybody? It's here early. Thank you guys all for being here. I'm here with Eileen. I just learned how to pronounce her name after 2 months. So, Eileen, are you full time, part time, all the time?
um, I don't know. It depends on how you view it because I'm also in college full time and I
Uh huh.
also work a part-time job. But like I spend all my time reselling, so technically full time. But
Yeah, I feel like yeah, because everyone has a different answer to that question, right? So I figure if you spend, where do you spend most of your time and effort? I feel like that is your full time thing. Because
yeah.
so would that be reselling compared to I guess college and whatever, especially now, right in the summer?
Yeah, I definitely I shouldn't be, but I spend more time on reselling than selling. So
Now, do you see this happening throughout your whole life, or just just like a momentary thing that you're doing now just to make some extra money,
um
or you think it's something you're gonna keep doing?
I think I'm gonna do it forever. I mean, I've been doing it since I turned 18, like constantly selling. I've never stopped selling, like even a month. Like I've never put my store on vacation mode. It's always been there. So it's like a constant in my life now. I don't think I'll stop it anytime soon.
How'd you get into it?
Um, it's kind of complicated. Actually, what like I've always loved the idea of selling stuff, but when I
Mhm.
turned 18 and I got my first card, I spent all my money in like a month, like buying stuff online. So, like the next month after my birthday, I had to sell all my stuff to make the money back.
The ones you
So
just
that's
bought,
actually,
all the
yeah,
stuff that you just bought. Oh wow!
yeah. I had to sell it.
I'm sure you
To my
profited
mom.
all, right?
I lost some money, but I needed the money back. So that's how I
Okay.
started like posting listings. Um, but then after that, um, yeah, I started selling plants and stuff. I also talked about this on Ray's channel, but I was like importing plants from like Asia and then selling them, bringing them into the US market and doing auctions on eBay. So that's how
Wow.
I kind of built my store with
Yeah.
plants.
Where did you get that idea from?
Honestly, I liked plants and I collected them. Um, so I just started selling them. Also, the plant market was like pretty big. Now it's slowed down. It's not as like if I probably couldn't be as successful right now as I was back then. But yeah,
Yeah, I've seen some like TikToks about it, but people like buy plants and then they grow them and they get two plants and they sell the one plant
yeah,
and then they
and
get
you cut
four
them and make
plants and
yeah,
whatever. Yeah. I
That's what I
definitely
was doing. Yeah.
understand the concept, but I don't have the patience for that. Unless the plant grows in like a week, but
Yeah.
I don't have time to wait. What's up, Larry? Hey, Amber. Hey, Courtney. Coco Bay. See, TJ said hi to you, but how you doing? Uh, did they stop you at the border? Says Kiwi Bird. I'm
What
guessing.
border?
I think she'd be with your plants, but I think you said you got them like delivered, right? You didn't like
Yeah, mailed.
fly to
They
China
were
and buy the plants
no,
there.
but they did
Okay.
have to come with a certificate for customs. I
Wow.
remember that it was like legal to bring the plants here.
So
Yeah, I remember that.
give me like a little rundown. How much did you spend on the plant, and how much could you sell that plant for? I never talked to a plant flipper
Um,
before. This is intriguing.
so um I would buy like the huge grown plant, like it was a few years old, and I would pay like $90. And then I would
Uh
cut
huh.
it up and grow the smaller pieces, and I would sell each of them for, I mean, depending on the plant, like $40 to $50. So I'd
Wow.
profit like $100 to $200 off of one plant, or more, depending on how the
Pretty
auction
good.
went. Yeah,
That's
it
pretty
was
good.
really really good. Definitely better than like the thrifting I'm doing now. That plant was more profit than this, so for sure.
I wonder if someone can just make that like their full time gig, just buying plants and just selling them. I'm sure it's
Yeah,
definitely
definitely.
possible. Yeah. Mr. Mag teach you how to clip the bonsais. Yeah, that's what happened. Uh, Is this all code? No, it's, it's Krillin thinks this is code talk for weed. No, it's actual
No,
plants, right?
no. These were house plants. I was selling house plants.
You guys are funny. What's up, Lobster? Some would say Reef. What's up, Georgia Picker? How you doing? What kind of plants? Yeah, let's talk about that.
So they're called Hoyas, or wax plants. Um, I mean, they were like the leaves where it felt like wax. Um,
Interesting.
they're
So
more. They're
it's
kind
just
of like
like
cactus.
a house plant.
Yeah, they're kind of like cacti because they don't grow that fast. They just sit there. Um, and yeah, I don't really. I mean, if you guys want to look it up, you can go ahead. But
Yeah, no one's believing you. So selling tomato plants, wink, wink. See.
now you guys
Hey,
look up Hoya on eBay, and you will see some on
Eileen,
sure.
I believe you. Okay, that's
Thank
all
you.
that matters. What's up, John? You ever heard of these people down here? I don't know if you know who they
Oh
are.
yeah, yeah. What's
What's up,
up?
Ray? What's up, Form? What's up, Travis? How you guys doing? Welcome in. So, how long after you were, I guess, in the Reselling did you start making videos about it, or I guess TikToks if you don't call them
Um,
videos?
like 2 years. So I just started like last October.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah, like I
Okay.
did it like not as a joke, but like I saw other people doing it on my For You page, and I was like, why don't I just make a thrift with me video? And then my first video got like 30,000 views, and I'm like, what the hell? So then I started just posting more,
Yeah.
and then it kind of went from there.
Interesting. That was on a TikTok, right?
Yeah,
So how big are you there now? Like, what's your biggest hit video?
it was like 116K. And it
Dang.
was literally a video of me complaining about an eBay customer because it was like I was selling a $400 hat and they sent me a $350 offer and I had to decline the offer. And in that video, I explained why. And the reason was I checked their feedback, the buyer's feedback. And
Ah,
it like all the sellers were complaining that he never pays and that he's a scammer and stuff like that.
well, there we go.
Yeah.
Most of those videos do pretty good. I got scammed by eBay video on my YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It hit too. So people like those quite a bit. What's up, my flipping store? Hey, Paul, new to your channel. Nice to meet you. Well, hey, not sure if it's vintage. I'm never sure if it's vintage. So you're in the right spot. Ray says, when I grow up, I want to be like
Oh my
Eileen. There
God.
we go. Ray, we know you're never gonna grow up, so it's fine. Now,
Oh my
what do you
God.
like to pick now? Because most of your stories I see is like shoes and jerseys. But then I seen you recently started getting into glass and stuff as well, right?
Yeah, I do everything. Um, Anything that will make money. But I
Even
honestly,
plants.
yeah, I mean, it's plants are hard because you need like a certain type of space and like a light to grow them. And I don't have that anymore now that I have this stuff. But like, yeah, I sell everything. In my area, I just tend to find a lot of shoes, and that's just what I'm going with. But like clothing, I don't really like to sell clothing, but like people on Whatnot love to buy clothing, so that's why I buy so much of it. But
Yeah,
mostly, yeah, I
but
like
like
doing antiques as well.
yeah, I mainly see you like only buy jerseys though. Do you buy other clothes too? But I've never
Yeah,
seen somebody find as much jerseys as you do. Like almost every day, you're like, there you go, found three more, found four more. It's
I also
crazy.
source online, so not only like I don't
Oh,
find them
okay.
like in the wild all the time.
I
No,
was gonna say you have some crazy thrift stores if you go every single day and find jerseys and
I
J's in
wish.
there. That's
I
insane.
wish.
My name is Kyle and I sniff vintage clothes. There, it's vintage anonymous chat room, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Do you like vintage as well? Do you find any vintage where you are?
Yeah, I sell vintage as well. Yeah. How about
Okay.
you?
I I say it's vintage. I'm not sure if it is.
That's funny.
I'm like, by the time I sell some of those clothes, it already might be vintage. Just how long it's going to sit in my eBay store, so I might as well call it vintage now.
Yeah, it is
Unless
hard to
they're
tell sometimes.
unless some mud jeans from 2020, by the time the sale's gonna be 2040, they're gonna be vintage. So
That's
it's
true.
fine. You just gotta think ahead sometimes. Favorite sneakers of all time, Ray wants to know.
Um,
Also, how many do you have? Because I know you see you buy a lot of personals, so I
yeah,
feel
I
like
have a
you have quite a
small
collection.
collection. Not
Can I
really.
can I
I probably have like.
can I guess? Can I guess?
I mean, I don't even know. But like, yeah, go ahead.
I'm guessing 28 pairs.
Nah, it'd probably
More?
be like 15 or 20. Not
Oh,
that
oh,
much.
I thought you said 50. I was like,
No,
whoa.
no, not that
Okay,
much.
so that's not. I have like six, and I don't even collect shoes. So okay, so I'm guessing you probably just like cycle through, like you wear them for a couple like weeks, and you just say, all right, on to the next
Not
one.
weeks, but like, I mean, yeah, like every day I wear a different one. But yeah, I do. I had more, but like I sell them. So yeah, my favorite sneaker is the Jordan 1
Jordan
for
one.
sure.
How
Yeah,
many of those do you have?
that's probably most of what I have. I only have
Uh,
like 4 shoes that aren't Jordan 1. So
so now you have like different colors to match all the different outfits, even though you wear black every day.
yeah, I mean, I wear black every day. So then whatever shoe I wear, it just goes with my outfit. So
There we go. See, that's
yeah,
that's a good way to look at it. Only the real ones buy the vintage shirt and straight out of the thrift. There, that's right. Like, did you know that Tom from MySpace is it in this live right now? Do you know that? Do you know who Tom is? Are you old enough to know who Tom is?
no,
Do you know who that picture is right there?
no,
Oh my goodness, I feel so old. So you never had a MySpace, I guess, right?
no. I never had one.
Wow. How old are you? Can I ask? Am I allowed?
I'm
I don't even know.
20.
You're 20.
Yeah,
How old do you think I am?
like 27.
27. Yeah, yeah. Let's roll with that. I love it.
How old are you though? How old are
More
you?
than 27. Games and over. That was a joke. What do you mean? Yeah, I know 2 years is not vintage. It was a joke. Yeah, Courtney, I'm definitely definitely dating myself for sure. I am 32, so same
Okay,
bracket.
that's
27,
that's not
32.
old.
There. Hey, I don't own four pairs of shoes still. What's up, John? Do you know Cincinnati Picker, by the way? You know who this is?
Is he a YouTuber?
Yeah, he's like the OG. He's also his wife's also on TikTok and she's huge. And he just started a TikTok for his. He has raccoons that keep coming to his dumpster every day, so he started a TikTok for his raccoons, but to blow up as well. But yeah,
Okay.
John's been on YouTube probably for like I don't know, John, 10 years. He's been in YouTube for a while. He's like one of the godfathers, one of the founding fathers of reselling.
Yeah, I need to
She
check out
looks
more
like a
reselling on YouTube.
Dunk or Air Force One girl for casual and Air Max on the comfort level. Did he read
No,
you or no? You way off.
definitely not. I don't
You
own a
you
single
don't own any
pair
Air
of
Force
dunks.
Ones?
No, I will never own a pair. I don't like them. I don't like them. I mean, I actually did
Wow,
own a pair of like Air Force One mids, but I sold them like a year ago. But I don't like them.
man.
I'm a Jordan girl.
That's what colorway? And Tommy goes,
A
"Well, that was wrong."
Jordan one. I have the Jordan one patent breads. They're like red and black. That's my favorite colorway. I have a lot of red shoes. So yeah, for sure.
He just says Chucks are better than Jordans. Counter,
I mean, everyone has their own opinion, so
even if it's wrong, right?
yeah.
Right. Then Fleecon's opinions, you look 15. Counter.
Damn. I mean, I'll take it.
Let's say pretty
That's a
successful
good
for pretty successful for
That's
a
a good
15-year-old,
thing.
man. Killing
When
it.
I'm older, I'll just look younger.
There we go. I look 5 years younger too, according to people. So hey, so there we go. What's up, Danny? How are you doing? I am not 47. 32, you're still a baby. That's right. See a YouTuber. Oh man, that's funny. Pete is the Godfather. I'm going to stand on the. There we go. Yeah, pretty close. You probably don't know Pete either. Craigslist Hunter. Yeah, he has a buy and sell shop in Chicago, and he's one of the first like OG YouTubers. Yeah. If you ever go back there, stop by and say hi. He's a good guy. He's actually gonna be on next week, guys. That's funny you say that, John. It's gonna be on next week. I'm pretty excited for it. 50-year-old sells plants. That's right. See? That's the news story right there. All right. So tell me about your little like glass adventure. When did you start getting into that?
um, okay, actually, it started when like a few months ago I went to an estate sale, and I became friends with the owner of the sale because
Uh-huh.
like we had a connection. So like she was my in high school. I had a social studies teacher, and she was his sister. So that's how we kind of got close. We were talking about that stuff, and
How
she
did you
just
get
wanted.
how'd you get to that? How'd you figure that out?
Honestly, I don't remember. But
That's just, like so weird. Yeah, by the way, she related to my social studies teacher from high school.
Yeah, I think we were. It's because like she was selling a like violin, and I was like, oh, I played violin in high school. And then she was like, where'd you go to high school? So I told her, and she was like, oh, my brother works there. I'm like, that was my teacher.
Okay.
But yeah, she was trying to get rid of everything. I told her I collect antiques and I sell stuff. So she had a bunch of glassware, and I knew nothing about it, but she just forced me to take it, kind of like it was too good of a deal to pass up. So I just took it, and then I posted a video on TikTok, and people were like recognizing that pattern. It was like a Ellie Smith Moon and Stars pattern. I don't know if you know what that is.
I know what moon and stars look like. Then I don't know what the first word was.
Ellie Smith. It's like a glass cup. They make
Oh,
glassware.
well, yeah,
So
of course.
yeah.
Yeah. If it's not Pyrex, I have no clue.
Yeah, that was. She also had Pyrex, but
Yeah.
I kind of knew about that before I went there. But then after that, like I started listing the glassware, and that's when I became familiar with it. And then I also watch antique videos on YouTube, so like watching people go to antique stores, so I started like learning from those videos.
You found some really like good glass last week, right? Those like dogs. Didn't you find those last week?
Oh
Those,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Paid
At
like
least
$2 for each one, and I sold them for like $106.
yeah.
It was
And
pretty
then
good.
like those like blue vases or
Yeah,
whatever. I don't
it
know what
was
those
like
even things were.
a wall ceramic like wall hanging, and I had recognized the name Van Briggle on the back from like a YouTube video I watched, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look this up. And there was one. There was no sold, but there was like one listing. It was an auction that started at $75, but there was no bids. So I was like,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna still get them. I listed them both for like 120, and they sold in like one day. And
Yeah.
I got so many offers, so much interest. It was
Dang.
pretty crazy. Yeah. There was no
Yeah,
solds, but
because I
mine
remember like
became a
one day
quick
you
seller.
posted that you found him. And you're like, next day was like, that was fast, and it was a sold. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, okay,
Yeah. They both sold in like one day. That was
yeah.
crazy.
Tommy has a very important question. Do you believe in dinosaurs?
Yeah, I thought everyone did.
There might be some people in the chat that don't.
There's evidence that they existed, guys.
I I don't know. There might be some people in the chat that don't believe it. So I'm just saying. How old do you consider antique? 25, 50, 75, 100?
Um, I mean,
It's a very important question here.
that's hard. I mean, I just go off what I look up. So like, I don't
Yeah,
call something antique if it's not like antique from my research. But like, if I had to
yeah.
consider, I would say over
I think
50 or 60 years
I think the
old,
definition is like
honestly.
100. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah, I think that's the
but
correct
I don't
answer.
know. But I know
But
vintage is 20, antique is
yeah,
100. But
vintage
there's a
20.
huge there's 80-year gap there. I feel like there should be like more words, right? There should be like a 50 term, like a 75 term, because
Yeah,
two is
because I
not
know,
enough.
I think like people who list 1950 stuff call them antiques. That's why I was thinking about that.
Oh, there we go. Kayla's
But that's
coming
like
for help.
7 years ago. So
Vintage is 20. True vintage is 50. I never heard of true
antique
vintage.
is 100.
Is 100. There we go. Thank you, Kayla. How can you believe dinosaurs don't exist? I'm right here.
There's the
Ha-
evidence right there.
Hashtag dinosaurs unreal. Hashtag Tim knows best. I don't know. When I moved to the States, a dinosaur taught me English. So I believe in dinosaurs.
Where did
They're,
you move from?
Ukraine. I moved here in
Oh,
1998. And Barney, the friendly dinosaur, taught me the alphabet. So I believe dinosaurs exist as long as they're purple and friendly and sing "I love you, you love me."
see, that's where your accent is from.
Yeah, I have a Ukrainian Northeast Philly accent. It's quite a combination. I'm surprised you understand what I'm saying.
I mean, your English is good, so
I've been here for 24 years.
yeah.
I would hope I learned something by now. Have you been in Indiana your whole life?
um, I was born in Virginia, then I moved to Michigan, but
Says no.
no, I lived here for most of my life, so I would say like I moved here when I was like 6, so
Okay,
yeah.
so pretty much kind of like when I moved to Philly.
Yeah.
Your English is better than my fault. That's a lie, John, but thank you so much. Now, do you plan on staying in Indiana as well, or do you want to go see a different part of the country?
Well, I want to travel to every single state for sure, but I don't know. I mean, I mean, who wants to live in Indiana? Like, come on, like, I do want to move, but I like
Isn't Jim
Illinois,
Gaffigan from
but
Indiana, the comedian? Uh,
not
he,
gonna lie,
you don't know who
I
Jim
don't know.
Gaffigan is? He's like
I don't
literally like,
watch comedy.
oh, I'm missing out. But he's from Indiana, and he's like nobody wants to be in Indiana. So that was pretty much what
That
you
is
just said.
true. Yeah, that's true.
So, how many out of the 50 have you seen so far? The states.
Not that many. I would probably say like 10 or less. Just because, like, I mean, when I turned 18, COVID hit, so I didn't even get to travel. And like now that I can, I'm running a full-time business. So, like I don't even have that much time, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna make time soon. So for sure.
John, she has a TikTok and an Instagram, but
Yeah, I
maybe
don't have a
starting YouTube.
YouTube.
I feel
Yeah.
like you can put your TikToks on YouTube as shorts and just start with that. Since you're already doing it like on there, right? You
Yeah,
just copy
I
and
guess.
paste that video. But yeah, long form is definitely a different game than shorts. That's for sure. It's
Hmm.
um. So tell me, I never talked to anybody that was 18 when COVID hit. How was that for you?
um,
How do you go from graduating high school, right, at 18 to like, oh, it's gonna be awesome to boom, we have a
So
plague.
yeah, it was. I mean, I was actually still in high school when it hit, and then they were like, "Oh, we have like an extra break," and then we never came back to school, and then we just graduated. It was like all online. I didn't even go to my graduation.
Was your graduation
Um,
like virtual as well?
it was in person. I just decided not to go because I don't know. Um, but yeah, then I was in college, and it was online for like the first year and a half, which I love, because I could, do reselling. It's easier that way.
Now, online college is you have to. It's like via Zoom. You don't have your camera on. You don't have anything on. You can just be doing whatever you want while you're talking. Right?
Yeah, and
Is
then
that
like
is that
for the
pretty much what
tests
it
and
is?
stuff, they would like record us. I mean, they still do that, but
Record
yeah.
you like
Yeah, we have to have a camera running when we're taking a test.
now. Can you like record yourself beforehand and then actually
No,
take
it
a
has
different
to be
test?
live. It has to be live.
You can't pull like a pre-recorded tape up and then actually while the test is
No.
happening, you look everything up and do that.
No, like when you start the test, like it starts the like lockdown browser. Like you can't get in the test without opening the camera, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now can you hire a lookalike so they record her while you
Yeah,
actually cheat and get
actually.
the test done?
Yeah.
You do that?
You can do that.
I'm all
I've
about beating
never
the
done
system here, you know?
it. Yeah, you can do that. Never
Uh,
tried it, but
Tommy wants to know, do you know the famous Dan the Man? The most famous person in Indiana next to Bubba the Love Sponge and Larry Bird.
I don't know who Dan and Demand is.
Missing out. He's probably not. He's a reseller from Indiana. He used to go by
Oh,
Art
okay.
Vandelay. Now he's Dan the Man. I actually don't know what part of Indiana he's from. Is Indiana like big? I used to date a
I
girl from
was.
Indiana, by the way. Do you know that?
Oh, really? Where was she from?
Goshen.
Gosh, okay, I know where that is. I've been there
She was
actually.
ex Amish. She
Interesting.
yeah, definitely interesting. Yeah, Goshen, Indiana. So yeah, and every time I travel there, your state is like flat as flat can be. It's insane. Like it can be. It's like this.
Yeah,
There's no hills. There's
that's
no
the
nothing.
glaciers. The glaciers made Indiana flat. You know
Oh,
about glaciers?
you believe in glaciers too? You believe in dinosaurs and glaciers?
Yes, they taught
Oh
us
my.
that in high school.
High school lied to you. I know. I've been to Indiana. I saw no glaciers, so I don't know. I don't know. I also saw
Funny.
no dinosaurs, so I don't know what's that. My husband teaches online, and she is right. Oh, about recording thing. He also knows who's cheating because they come up with the same answers. Mm. Ah, there you
Yeah.
go. Ex Amish. That's right. That would be so much fun to buy and sell for a living. I'm jealous of everyone that does it. Heather, yeah, it's definitely fun, but it's also a lot of work. I don't think enough
Yeah.
people talk about how actually hard it is, but it's a lot of work. You agree?
Yeah. It's like more than I would say like a normal job 9 to 5, but like us, it's like 24/7. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hi, John. Thank you for being here. Have a great weekend as well. And the Earth is flat too. Yeah, there you go. See, so
It's
Earth is
not flat.
flat. There's no glaciers and there's no dinosaurs. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Oh my God.
No, Ray, I'm just busting her balls. I do believe in dinos. Now glaciers, no, I don't believe in glaciers.
They're real. They made the states flat. The
Uh,
glaciers moved and they made it flat.
Dan the man lives in Gary. Do you
Oh,
know? Do you know where
Gary
Gary
is
is?
Gary is like the most dangerous city in Indiana.
That's what. Now, what makes it so? Is it because Dan lives there? Is that why it's so dangerous? Because Dan the man
No,
runs the streets of Gary.
no. It's just I was just there the other day because when I was going to Chicago and it was pretty scary. I mean, it's like the biggest crime rate in Indiana, I think. There.
We got to make sure Dan's all right, guys. Somebody call Dan.
Check
Make sure
up
he's
on
still
him.
alive.
Check up on him right now.
Dan's like a big teddy bear, man. So he can see he definitely doesn't belong in Gary. Dan. If you were not buying and selling, what job do you see yourself doing?
Right now, retail. I mean, I'm already doing retail, but I would be doing it full time probably.
Like working in the store, like retail?
Yeah, I would be a manager. They tried to promote me like a few months ago, and I said no because of eBay.
What store was this in?
I work at Foot Locker.
Foot Locker. They still
Yeah.
exist? There's still Foot Lockers around?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you must love it there. You have to wear black and white the whole time. That's like your
Yeah.
dream.
I wear a referee shirt. But yeah, I was
Do you have like good deals on shoes that way too?
yeah, I get a 30% off discount.
Now, do you get like can you get like first dibs on like the in demand ones as well?
Um, Not necessarily. It all depends. Actually, managers get first pick. But we
Could
only
have
have
been
three
you.
managers.
It could have been you.
It could have been. It could have been. I said no, guys. I can still. The position's still kind of open. I make more reselling, so it doesn't make sense for me to work my butt off in a store.
Yeah.
For less pay. So, yeah.
I get that. Kiwi Bar, what is your major in?
So I'm actually double majoring in econ and finance.
Isn't it the same thing?
No. They're similar.
What's econ? Like economy?
Yeah.
Which talks about finance?
Yeah.
So I guess like is the end goal just to be an entrepreneur or work for like a firm or something, or what's the end goal for you?
Honestly, that's a good question because I'm just trying to get it done right now. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to use my degree, but I just want to finish it. So I want to do reselling full time forever. So
Forever. Look at that.
Yeah.
So apparently, Gary, Indiana is hometown of Michael Jackson. Did you
I
know
think
that?
that's true. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
Curlin knows what's up. What's up, Ping? How you doing? Good. I don't know if it's still. I don't know if it's evening. Is it evening in California? It might be. Ray wants to open up a sneaker shop with you.
I'm down. Let's do it.
And Taping says, "Look, there's a good gig for Reselling. Backdoor sneakers all day."
You'll get fired for it. You'll get fired.
You only get fired if they find out.
That's true. That's true. I'm not going to say anything, but we definitely had people get fired because of it. We have people who do it and they're still there, but
Oh, really?
I'm not going to say any names or anything, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure your manager isn't watching. Was it Steve? Was it Bill?
I don't know. I don't know who it was. I didn't see anything.
Heather wants to know, what is your favorite food to eat on the road?
Oh, like when we're road tripping?
Yeah.
What is yours?
It might be like an easy answer, but I think beef jerky. I love me
Like as
some
a
beef
snack.
jerky.
I eat Cliff Bars on the road.
Cliff Bars.
Yeah, the
That's
peanut
an
butter
interesting
one.
choice. Peanut butter Cliff Bars.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just get a jar of peanut butter and just eat that? Just
No, it's too messy.
Just a tablespoon. Or if it's too messy, just put it in a squeeze jar and just squeeze it in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. I'm helping you out here. For me, it's probably jerky, and then if I'm driving during the day, probably like a Gatorade Zero or something. If I'm driving at night, probably like a Monster or Red Bull. But that's probably my go-to. It's my go-to. What is it called, like convenience store order when I'm driving. I'm on the road quite a bit too. I travel like once a month. It's actually in Indiana. June? Yeah, beginning of June. But I was on the other side. I was in Richmond. I don't know if you know what that is.
I know of the city. I don't know where in Indiana it is.
It's like right on the border of Ohio. It's complete opposite side.
Okay.
I was on a highway sale there. Do you do yard sales or just thrift stores?
I do, but there hasn't been much in my area, so I haven't went in a few months.
Yeah, well, there's a highway called Route 40. It's like a historic highway. It goes straight through Indiana, and they have a highway sale on there every single year. But so I went there because they went through Indiana, I went through Ohio, went through Maryland. It's like a huge sale. It goes all the way down to St. Louis. But yeah, next year, we should do it.
I'm gonna go next year.
Way cheaper prices in thrift stores, I tell you that.
Yeah.
Economics, micro and macro. I don't know what
I
that
mean,
means.
yeah, that is
I think
part of
that's a
econ.
questions
So.
to you.
Yeah, I took all of that already. I already passed them classes.
You passed micro and macro.
Yeah,
What about double macro? Is there
that's
no
not a
such thing?
thing.
It's just micro and macro.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, Marlene? I just watched a video where you filmed your travels. What a great video. Hey, well, thank you, Marlene. Appreciate that. Aylin also watched and said it was a great video. So I'm glad both of you guys
Yeah.
enjoyed. Ray says I'm going to work for Aylin one day.
No.
My husband double majored in math and physics and has 2 masters in math. And I hate math. Holy moly, that's a lot of numbers.
Damn, he's smart. He's smart.
Ray goes, was it Brian? The guy who was stealing the shoes, was it Brian?
Oh, the guy who was selling the shoes?
Stealing the shoes in Foot Locker. Was his name Brian? That's what Ray is saying.
No.
Not Brian. Okay, guys, keep guessing. Sluggo says, very smart. Aylin, get your degree and you'll always have that to fall back on. Are you getting bachelor's, right? I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All I have is an associate's. So, and communications. This is why I can talk to you now. If I didn't have the degree, I would have no clue what to say. So I'm very glad I have that degree because I now can communicate. What's up, Jennifer? She says hello to you, and she's also.
Hey, we're in Indiana. Tell me where in Indiana you're from.
Kiwi Bird. I go to Wawa every single day. I don't think. Do you know what Wawa is? Do you? You don't have Wawas in Indiana, right?
I don't know what that is.
Like, think of like, what is your favorite convenience store? You don't have one, do you? It's
Nah.
Yeah.
Just stop at whatever is close to me.
Do you have like 7-Elevens around you?
Not near me.
Wow.
Near me, no.
What do you have? Do you have
I live
sheets?
in like a small town. No.
Do you have any sheets? You know what that is? Wow.
No.
You live in the village? Do you have concrete roads?
Yes.
Or is it all glaciers?
No, we have roads.
All right. So Jennifer said she's in Indianapolis.
Okay.
I don't know where that's.
I go there a lot.
What's up, Brian? All was good. And Brian's giving you a warm welcome. Can you give him a warm welcome back?
Warm welcome to Red Dirt Picker.
There you go. Great job. What's the first you ever flipped? Is it plant?
It was the things that I was trying to make my money back on.
Oh, I guess that counts.
It was some clothes or something, I think.
For me, I still remember because I got into Reselling from following Gary V. You know who Gary V is?
Yeah.
So I went to a yard sale. And the first thing I ever bought was an apple, like core peeler at the same time. You put the core in the peel thing. It was so stupid. I paid $5 for it. It sold for 20. That was my first flip. There you go. That was mine. Tommy is the shoe thief. Sees his face. Yeah. So like Tommy Bernard right here. He has a shoe plug in Delaware where he gets like unlimited Hokas and On Clouds and whatever you name it. He gets them. So maybe maybe Tommy's plug is the shoe thief. We didn't think about that, but that could be maybe. It. What's up, SotoCAD? Good evening to you. Bucky's is better than Wawa. It's hard disagree, but sure, you guys are welcome to your wrong opinion. That's fine. What is your best flip this year? How many millions did you make off it?
Not a million.
Did you say 9 million?
No, I said not a million.
I was like, 9 million flip. Dang, that's pretty good.
See, that's hard because I have really bad memory, but I would say the most expensive thing I flipped It was like 400 something.
Dang.
It was. I sold a few shoes worth 400, and I also sold the hat that was 400
So the
this
hat
year.
those
But
were 400. One hat. How
yeah,
much did you pay for that hat?
it was like 200. So I didn't make
Oh,
that
okay.
much. But
You just
how about you?
did have a higher 90 day. That makes sense.
Not really.
My best flip this year was something I got for free that I sold for 1,200.
What was
That was pretty
it?
good. I got like a suspension kit for a Chevy Silverado. I got it on Nextdoor because apparently a guy cheated on his girl, so she kicked him out and then gave away all his stuff. And I was the lucky recipient. And she posted it was like free Silverado kit. I came there. She's like, "Oh, by the way, I also have this," and she threw in an exhaust for the Silverado, headlights, rims, everything. I probably got like $5 worth of stuff for free. And she told
That's
me what she
awesome.
was doing, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I took it to my warehouse and waited about 6 to 8 months. Just held it on without listening because I don't want the guy to come looking for it.
Oh yeah, that's a
And
good
then
idea.
I listed it all and it sold in like probably like a month. It was pretty good. What's up, Chris? Bucky's 1,000 times better. Sure, sure, sure. Heather wants to know: have you ever found cash that was stashed inside an item that you purchased at a garage sale or flea market? I actually haven't, surprisingly. I have not found it.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I hear some of your stories about it happening, but there was a guy. His name is Zach Utah Bought and Gone. He buys book pallets in Utah, and a month ago or so, he found like 3 grand in one of the books he bought in a pallet.
Damn, that's crazy.
There's no like hidden compartments in the Air Force Ones that you buy, and you just find tons of cash chilling in
No,
there. You don't check under the soles.
no.
Maybe it's there. You never know.
I mean, I hope that happens,
Yeah,
but
it'd be a good TikTok.
yeah, no one would
Some
believe me.
some people do it like for clickbait, and then be like, "I found cash inside the pocket of these jeans, and there's like $2." And that's their whole video, and I'm like, really? Like you got me. I clicked.
Yeah.
Click for $2. Oh, that's a good question for me. I'm listening. You don't buy storage units, right? You don't do storage units.
No.
Yeah. What's the most cash you ever found in a storage unit? Probably a couple hundred, I would say. I found a couple of those like 5 gallon, not probably 5 gallon, like 20 gallon water jugs. You know what I mean? Like those like big jugs. And I found a unit that had 2 of those full of coins. And it's like,
Wow.
and like people in the storage units, they can afford to pay for the storage unit, but then if they actually would have taken the coins out, they would have been able to afford to pay for that storage unit. So I don't know how that works, but
How much
yeah,
did you pay for the storage unit?
I think it was like $20.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
god.
pretty good. One of my best
Crazy.
ones was like I paid $20. It was just a bunch of like garbage bags, but the garbage bags were all full of Jordans. So it was like
Oh
they're like
wow.
yeah, it was like some nice ones too. It was like Ferrari, the Ferrari ones, you know. It was like 3 pairs of those. There were some Space Jam ones. There's some also like some of the up tempos. There was Dion's. There was
Mm.
Air Force Ones. It was probably like almost thing I ever wore for shoes. The guy just had them stored like in like trash bags, just chilling there. It's pretty good.
That's crazy.
What's up, Derek? You know, Derek and Jasmine, they're ATL flippers. They sell mainly shoes out of Georgia. So if you ever need more shoes,
But
they're the peeps. What size are you? So Derek can send you a pair.
I'm a men's size 8.
So does
So
that woman's. Does he have
nine and a
huge
half.
feet? Oh, nine and
Kinda.
a half. Dang. I'm
Yeah.
size. You want to guess my size? No one knows.
16.
Oh, how did you? Did I tell you?
Yeah. You
Oh,
told me.
I was gonna say, how did you? How did you know? I don't remember telling you that. That's crazy. Yeah, and they're not gonna find my size. That's for sure. All right. Good night, Heather. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You got any plans for the weekend
Um,
besides thrifting and shipping?
I might do an auction on Sunday, depending on how I feel. But usually weekends I just chill at home because I don't like thrifting. Like Saturdays are really busy. I don't like thrifting when there's a lot of people. I don't like going out when there's a lot of people. There's traffic. I don't like it. So, how about
Auction?
you?
You mean like whatnot auction?
Yeah,
How are you doing on there?
I'm actually really good. I love Whatnot. I made a lot of new friends on there. But it's just, it's. I feel like the sellers on there, they're like people who go to the bins and like always have hundreds of items to auction. I don't. I haven't been to the bins in like 3 weeks. I don't. Everything I have is high ticket, and I
Hmm.
can't really run an auction starting like low prices
At a dollar,
if
yeah.
no one's willing to pay it like
Hmm.
the higher prices. So I don't. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But
So do you like do you do high ticket things, but just start them higher? Did you try that?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it depends. I do. I put them in my store. Some people will be like, "Hey, I want to buy that," and they do. But most of the time, people want to buy the lower ticket items because that they're on
Yeah,
there to get deals. So
yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
Well, it's good you understand it because a lot of people also have high ticket items and they're like, I'll start at a dollar, it's gonna bid up, and then it goes to like $8, and then they complain. I'm like, why'd you start at a
You
dollar?
started it. That actually happened to me one time, but because that was on my first auction. Um, it was a Blackhawks jersey, and I paid 4.50 for it. I started at a dollar. I mean, at $5, and then it ended at $6. So I didn't make any money,
Yeah,
but it was
after
like a
fees.
$50 jersey, and I'm
Oh,
like,
that sucks. Yeah,
okay, never doing that again. So
but I don't blame you.
yeah,
I bought a storage unit and found some cash counters and other
drug
drug
dealer
dealer
possession.
possessions,
They called the police.
and they were found. Come on, man, you got to be better than that. You got to look for the cash first before you call the cops, man. So that's a rookie
Exactly.
mistake. That's a rookie move. I find $40 hidden in one of those talking big birds that has a tape player.
Wow.
That's an interesting place to find it. That's for sure. Kiwi saw a pair of 19s and Marshalls. Those are too big. That's
Damn.
the funny part is like when I go like do some RA and try to find something for myself for like Marshalls or Ross, I find 18s and 19s quite a bit. Never 16s. I don't know like why 16 is such like a very rare number.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
never
the
found that
storage
size
unit people call
either.
the cops, not you. Okay, that makes more sense. I don't know. I'm like, I would have went through it and then called the cops. And I'm like, oh, like no, I didn't find any money.
Yeah.
You have ever plans of buying a storage unit, or that's not like no interest at all in that?
Um, I would. I don't know how to get into that. So,
You definitely need more. Do you run things out of like your room right now? Is that pretty much where all your businesses run out of?
out of my yeah, like out of my basement, I store everything in my basement and my garage, and then I ship everything in my room. So, kind of all over the place. But
So where are you now? Is this your basement or your room?
yeah, in my basement.
It's your basement. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you have the whole house, maybe you can. But so look, with storage units, you have to actually like buy everything. That's like the big problem with it. So if you buy a 10 by
Yeah.
10 storage unit, you have to buy everything, and then more than half of it is trash. So you have to like have to get rid of
Redonate
that. Then a lot of it you have to donate. A lot of it, so you don't actually really get that much stuff, but you pay so little, it's worth it. But I used to do it out of my house, and after like 3 units, I was like, yeah, I can't do it anymore. So that's why I got a warehouse now. But it's
But so how do you like find out that someone's trying to sell one?
there's so I used to own a moving business
Hmm.
before this. So I did a lot of I knew a lot of storage places because people always move into storage places. So I had a lot of contacts that way. I would ask them, but after COVID, a lot of it's online. There's been like 3 or 4 websites where you go online and you look them up and you can find them there. So
All right,
it's
I'll take a
possible.
look.
Just be careful; you might get addicted. I don't know. My second one I ever bought had a bunch of Jordans and Burberry shoes in it, so I kind of fell in love right away.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Gotta look for Adidas. All the player edition samples are 16. Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah,
Have enough of my. All
I'm
right,
glad.
Brian. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, teacher says surgeons are highly addictive. That's for sure. I'm surprised you don't do yard sales. I
I
would.
mean, I do, but it's like there's really
It's
no
that
good
bad
ones
around here.
around here.
I guess yeah. You don't have roads and like
We
light
we have a
lights
road.
and stuff. So, did people have yards around you? Do you know what grass
Yes,
looks like?
yes.
Do
But
you
I
have
mean,
any like Mennonites, or is that the other part of Indiana? Or is there
have what?
like Mennonites, like Amish people,
Mennonites? I've never heard of that. I
like
mean,
the
there's
people?
Amish people like near what's it called? Goshen. I actually used to live, so you know where South Bend is?
Yes, Notre Dame.
I used to live
It's like an
there.
hour north of Goshen, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I lived there
Yes.
for like 6 months. So they had Amish people there, but not near here really, where I live right now.
Did you go to Notre Dame? Should I go there in the games?
No, I mean, no.
No. Where do you go to now? Where do you go to college now?
I go to Purdue.
Purdue.
Yeah.
Boilermakers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go Boyle. Very rare, like very weird mascot you guys have. I know that. Purdue doesn't sound cheap. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, it's cheap for me because I'm in state, so
Okay, I guess that makes sense. And how many years you have left?
just two. So I have this year and then next year.
Are you on summer break now?
Yeah, I actually don't know when my first day is, and I don't want to know because it's gonna stress me out. So if I find out, I feel like I'll be counting down the days. I might as well just like, enjoy my summer right now.
It's probably like Monday, if I were to guess.
I hope not.
They were like, oh yeah, by the way, it started last week.
Nah. I mean, I hope not, because I have plans to do a reselling road trip on Tuesday. So hopefully it's not like next week.
What do you plan to hit? What kind of states or cities?
Not like out of state, but like just through Indiana thrifting.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Okay, well it's like over 1 or 2 hours away, so it's a road trip for
Well,
me.
you gotta drive to Gary and meet Dan.
I'm not driving to Gary.
What do you mean? You have to drive to Gary and meet Dan. That's the thing. And then drive over to Cincinnati real quick. How far is Cincinnati from you? It can't be that far, right?
I think it's like 4 hours, but I've never
4
been
hours. Drive there, meet John, and then go back home. Pretty easy. Chris says Drew Brees. Know who that is?
there. Yeah, I do.
Do you know what college he went to?
Purdue.
Yeah. Was that a guess? Or
No, I know about that.
Chris is from Louisiana, so he's a big Saints fan. So that's why he knows that. What's up, Danica? Hello, Paul. I have to rewind it to see if Aylin was Yakov's sister. Are you Yakov's sister?
I don't know who that is.
It doesn't answer the question.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Yakov is another YouTuber.
Hmm.
And it looks like your brother. So there you go.
Okay.
Enjoy that summer, girl. That's right. So the guy that used to work for me also had the same like mentality as you, and he didn't want to like look when the deadline was for his classes to start because he didn't want to think about it, and then he missed the deadline, and he did register for classes.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot, but ignorance is bliss.
He was like, I don't want to worry about it. I don't want to. Then he looked at it. He was like, oh, deadline was last week. Oh, well, I didn't register. I guess we're not starting college this semester. What's up, Storage Bandits? Paul, you would have better luck going to garage sales in Kensington, Pennsylvania than in Gary, Indiana. Oh, it's that bad. Gary, Indiana is that bad. Okay, because Kensington is pretty bad. I'll be fine goes on campus in August, and I hope it is now all on campus. I hate him teaching at home. Everyone has to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's probably terrible for you, that's for sure. Oh, here's a good one. Beach or mountains? Does Indiana have either, by the way?
No mountains, but there's like a fake beach. So.
A fake beach? That sounds amazing.
Actually, I don't even. Never mind. It's not Indiana. That's in Michigan, but it's near Indiana.
Like Lake Michigan?
No, I think it's called like Silver Beach. I don't know exactly where it is.
Silver Beach? That sounds bougie. You want to go to Silver Beach?
Yeah.
Have you ever been
It's
to a
pretty
real
dope.
beach?
Yeah, yeah, I
Like
have.
where was this?
So I go to Europe a lot. Cause my
What? I was kind of yeah. I just
my
every
parents
month I
are
travel to Europe. By the way,
no,
yeah,
not
that
like
happens.
every year, but I haven't been in like 3 or 4 years. But yeah, I used to go to the beach like every year, and then also I've been to Cali and Florida and stuff like that. So,
Well, where in Europe?
Germany and Turkey. I mean, Turkey's in Asia, but yeah,
I think Turkey's both, right?
no. I
They
mean,
said like
it tech okay. So I'm Turkish, so you guys have to believe me when I say this. There's only one small city that is in Europe, and the rest of Turkey is in Asia. So it's like
so
90% is in Asia.
so you're telling me Turkey is Europe and Asia is what I got.
Yeah, technically. But it's like the smallest part is in Europe. So
But the best part too,
I
actually,
guess, sure.
right? Isn't there like a part of like Turkey that like touches Greece or something, right? Like goes into like I'm not sure how it works. I know you
I'm not
guys.
sure.
I know you guys make good ottomans and stuff. That's so. What part of Germany?
Frankfurt, but I want to go to like Berlin and stuff. I just haven't. I mean, when I turned 18, COVID hit, so I couldn't really travel much,
No
you
beach in Germany. So they go to Turkey.
know.
There's no beaches in Germany. There has to be,
Mm.
right? Germany touches the water up top. There's probably beaches up there. Probably gets pretty warm. Turkey is on my bucket list for sure. There are a lot of good things about Turkey, and I know it's very pretty. And like I know the south part especially is really nice, right? Like the part by the Mediterranean. Is that the sea it touches
Hmm.
down there? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So like, are you first gen Turkish? Your parents Turkish, or
Yeah, my parents are, but I was born here.
so your parents were born there and then they moved here? That's
My
awesome.
mom, like, she was born in Turkey, but then she moved to Germany. So she lived in Germany her whole life. So she doesn't, I don't know. She doesn't really remember Turkey, but my dad is like lived there. I mean, they came
That's
here.
awesome. What part?
Of Turkey, Istanbul.
That's not the capital.
Yeah, it's not.
Because Ankara is the capital. I know that.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, yeah. But it's the biggest city, right? Istanbul.
Not the biggest city, but the most popular city. I think
Turkey
there are
is like
bigger cities.
Mexico. What does that mean?
What
What
does
does
that
that
mean?
even? Krillin, explain yourself. like Europe's like vacation spot. Is that what you mean by like the Mexico? Like people always go to Cancun from the states. People from Europe go to Turkey all the time to vacation. Is that what he means? I don't know what else that could mean. That is quite a statement. Paul, you going to Recon? I don't know what Recon is, Kiwi Bird. So I'm not. Aylin, are you going to Recon?
No, I don't know what that is either.
Are you going to Turkey? I know you're going to eBay Con or whatever since they
I'm
invited
not
you.
going. I'm not
Since,
going.
since they're in love with you and want you to go speak on a panel or
Oh my god.
whatever that was all about. They were like,
Yeah,
"We
I'm not.
need you to represent us and do some I don't know whatever else they said."
Yeah, I'm not planning on going to that.
Actually, a day after we talked about that, I got an email from some guy on eBay, but he wanted to call and talk to me about promoted listings. And I was like, "What?" He's
What
like, "Yeah,
about them?
can we schedule a talk about promoted listings?" And I was like, I already promote. I was like, what do you want to talk about? But they want to talk about like the new, like pay for click promoted listings that don't guarantee sales.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, those the ones where you have to pay, but I don't make any money. Yeah, hard pass. I used the words
Ah,
hard pass to him. And he goes, okay, have a good day.
that's funny.
Oh, FlipCon, not Recon. FlipCon. No, I am not going to FlipCon. Keyword. Are you going to FlipCon?
No.
Eileen's having her own reselling event in Indiana. She's
No,
calling
no.
it Plant Flip Con. If you guys learn how to flip plants, she's doing an event charging. What are you charging for this event? $500 a head. I feel like that's pretty fair, right?
Sure.
$500. It's going to be in Gary, Indiana, and
Oh my
she's
god.
gonna rent the biggest building possible. You guys can
Recipe
come
for
and learn how to flip
disaster.
plants. It'll be I'll help you put it on. So it's going to be a great event. The thing
Okay.
we have eBay backing it up since you and them are best friends, and they can sponsor it. So it's going to be fun. You will learn how to flip plants, how to get jerseys every single day. You will learn how to spot $100 glass. So you have a lot to teach, Eileen. You could do this. You could make it work. See.
Maybe.
Now, how many jerseys do you also have? Like in your
Like in
store?
my store?
Not, I see a lot behind you.
I don't know. I sell a lot every day, so the number just goes down, but maybe like
Do you know
50
which
or
one's like the most value behind you?
um uh yeah. I mean that White Sox is 100 right there.
Is there like a
But
famous player, or is it just a White Sox shirt?
it has a player behind it. I mean, I actually don't know anything about sports. I just go off what I research.
I love that. That's
But
pretty cool. It's like I have no
also
clue what
it's
they
new
do.
without tags, so
It's new
yeah, I
without
don't know
tags.
sports, but you don't have to know everything to sell an item. So
Exactly. Do you think I know? I don't know almost anything. That's the beautiful part about
yeah,
what I do.
exactly.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's why reselling is so great. Is because like I think most of it is mainly effort more than knowledge or IQ, and the other stuff
Yeah.
you can definitely teach yourself on. And I think you definitely have the effort part. I remember one of my favorite things about you was when you said, "Was it summer slowdown is like mental or something, or is a
It's a
mentality?"
mindset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, mindset. That what it was. I was like, "Damn, boom, love that." And you're posting a lot of your stacks on your shipping
Yeah.
stacks, not your stacks of Benjamins. I'm sure that's in different. But your post office stacks. And I'm like, yep, there you go. I love it.
Yeah.
Is this your first year full timing? Well, I guess you say
um,
doing since you're 18 because you were full time the whole time.
I mean, yeah, I think this is my first year. I mean, I feel like if I was full time, I would definitely like I don't know if I would say I was full time right now because if I was full time, I would be moving to a different city like and definitely changing
Yeah, like one that has
like
roads. That'd probably be a good idea.
one that has bins because the bins here are so crazy. Like if I moved over there, like it would be over for all the other resellers. Like honestly, because like this
I
is
love
not even
I
my
love the
full
confidence.
potential right now.
I love the confidence. That's great.
Nah, it's a joke, but
How
yeah,
far do you live from the bins now?
like an hour. I mean, there's multiple bins, but the closest is like an hour to me.
Is
Yeah.
there a bins in Gary, Indiana?
Yes, actually, but I have not been there because I'm scared.
I feel like you should. I feel like that would be a good
Mm.
video.
Okay, bet. I
Imagine
would do
imagine
it.
the good stuff you'll find. You're probably the only one there.
See, I think there's actually people there, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
What's the best bins thing you ever found?
Um, that's a
I
good
found
question.
a
I
I,
mean,
I I found a pair of Gucci shoes once in the bins.
were they real? Did you sell them? But you didn't know if they were real.
Sold them on eBay for like 300 something, and the guy left me positive feedback. So yeah, they're
Okay,
real.
that works out. Nice.
I asked like a lot of my friends that sell shoes, and none of them could tell me that they weren't real. They said they passed every single test that they could tell from the pictures and stuff. So I was like, let's say it's
Yeah.
real. The crazy part is like I went there with actually with Yako, the people who think you're related to him. I went there with him, and it was like on a Sunday, and it was probably like 3 p.m. So it was like late in the
Yeah.
day, and they were still there because I guess people thought they were fake. Nobody got them. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'll take a chance. Whatever, $2 if they're fake, they're fake. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. That's crazy.
Yeah. Tommy goes like, 100%. There's no such thing as summer slowdown. It's called listing stuff that doesn't sell in the summer slowdown. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
just
Tommy,
like
yeah, a lot of what you said is right about a mindset is because I think a lot of us are fueled by sales. So if we have like a slow day of sales, we're like, oh, I don't want to list the next day, and then that kind of snowballs into the whole mindset of summer slowdown because you don't really list that much. But if you just
yeah.
focus on listing and listing good stuff, I don't think that weather makes a big difference. Let's see, Aylin throw some elbows. Can you give me your best blockout impression right now?
Where? At the bins?
Yeah.
No, I don't fight people at the bins.
You never hit any haymakers?
I mean, I've
Anyone?
pushed people, like, because people push me, I'm gonna push them back. Because
There
why
we
the hell
go.
are they pushing me? Like,
And you
but I
probably
don't
push hard.
initiate anything.
You,
Yes, I
you just
do.
you just retaliate. I like that. You never start, but you finish.
Yeah. I'm ready to throw some hands. My Crocs are always in sports mode at the bins because I'm always ready to fight somebody if they try to push me or take my stuff.
Now I don't even know what that means. What is
Like,
sports mode
okay,
on
I actually
Crocs?
have my Crocs on right now. Wait, let me show you. Okay. So this is the back. This is sports mode. This part's in the back. That's the regular mode.
Oh,
So sports mode, it'll hold your feet if you're ready to run, basically. So
I never associate Crocs with sports in my life. This is news to me. No, I never owned a pair. Are Crocs as comfy as people say they are?
they are. I was against them for so long, but I got a pair and I love them. So
Yeah, I feel like I need to start wearing them. Everybody is saying it's like clouds on your feet. It feels
yeah.
so comfy because I don't care what I look like when I go out. So as long as I'm comfy, TJ goes 4x4 mode. You might get caught at the bins here in Tampa if you cross the wrong person. Oh snap!
That's scary.
I don't know. Like I've seen like a bunch of videos. Mustafi does a bunch of videos in Los Angeles for the bins, and they're pretty crazy. They're pretty wild.
Oh yeah, I've seen
The
them.
ones
The
I go
videos,
to
yeah.
here are in Jersey, and I don't know. I've never been like scared or intimidated or whatever. But I'm also huge, so I guess maybe nobody wants to like mess with me, and they'll go pick on somebody else. But I've never had like no one ever pushed me, no one ever touched me, no one came close to me. So I guess that's what happens when you're huge. What's up, Alex? How are you doing?
What's that?
Tropical Flipper. Isn't that a cool name?
Hmm.
Almost as cool as Aylin Flips. You should change your name to When Aylin Flips. Man, like when I lean, you lean.
Okay.
That's because she wore Jordans. They are like walking on concrete. Get some Hoka and alternate life change forever. There we go.
I
Do you
mean,
have
they're
a
not the most comfortable
Do you have
shoes.
a pair of Hokas?
I don't. I sell them, but I don't wear them.
You find Hokas in Indiana?
Yeah,
Surprisingly.
there's a decent amount, and on
Oh,
clouds, but not that much.
yeah. I think I only found a couple of pairs of Hokas in the wild, and most of them was when I actually traveled. I don't really see many right here. Oh, that's a good question right here. How bad are the trolls on TikTok for resellers?
Oh my god, they're pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I
Now,
mean, not bad anymore, but
is it more like just like the unbelief of what you do to think you're fake, or is it like I hate you for stealing money from poor people? Bad.
yeah, that there's a lot. I mean, and then people always want me to prove stuff. Like one time, so when I did the estate sale buyout, I was showing how I sold these violin bows she gave me. And I was like, she gave me the bows for free because I told her I played violin for 6 years, which is true. And they were like, you have to prove it. We don't believe you. And I'm like, it's not that deep. I mean, I can if I want to, but like, I'm just here trying to teach you guys to sell bows on eBay. I'm not here to try to prove anything.
Yeah,
So it's just like, it's so
I think it's the whole like millennial mindset. That I was like, oh no, you're just saying that just for clicks. And I'm like, if I was saying things for click, I would make a way higher number. I'd be
yeah,
like, I
exactly.
bought this for $5 and sold it for 1,000. I wouldn't say I bought it for 5 and sold it for 50. Like if I was gonna make things up, it would definitely be a way bigger margins. That's for sure. Now, do you get a lot of like hate too? Like I hate resellers. Like you guys are
Yeah.
scum of the earth. You get a bunch of those.
Yes. One time, yeah, steal from poor people, and then I sell plush, and they say I steal from the kids.
Well, that
So
part I agree with you on. Anyone that sells plush is a terrible human being.
there's like
Uh,
I take one plush out of like the 300 that are sitting there. I'm like, really?
yeah, but that's the one the kid wants. So
Oh my god.
terrible. It's funny. I say it because Chris is here, Cajun reseller, and
Whatever.
he's known as the plush king. So I'm just saying to rile him up. Look at Chris dropping all your links, by the way. Look at that.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, if you're on IG, click on that one. If you're on TikTok, click on that one. If you're on whatnot, click on that one. Give her a follow. Coco Bay says, we were just told we are making enemies at the bins because we have been seen filming stuff. And we were exposing the bins to show people where they eat. Her latest video, we talked all about it. Yeah, I hear that quite a bit. Actually, the bins I have in Jersey says you know how to film there. I think for the same reasons. I just think people just don't want to like. They think the bins is like a big secret. It's like, oh, nobody knows
Yeah.
about it. It's like, oh, don't be filming it. Like I used to have there's an auction house around me where that sells merch, and I would go there and film there, and a lot of people would be like angry at me for telling people about it, and like this is our big honey
Mhm.
hole. Don't be telling people about it. So I think that's the same thing there.
Yeah, it's true.
He called me Scrooge then. damn plush sellers, right? The worst. I mean, if you want to be a reseller, fine. But if you want to sell plush, nah. Whether you sell
Stealing from the
glass.
kids.
And now, do you bubble wrap the plush like 8 times before you ship it out?
With plush, I just stick it in a poly mailer
Ah,
and
no,
they're
you gotta
fine.
like put those big bubbles around it. You gotta make sure it doesn't break.
They won't break.
The glass you can just put in the poly mailer and send it that way. But
No,
the
no.
plush
You
you
have
gotta
them
put.
mixed up. You got them mixed up.
Do you have any like horror stories of USPS yet?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot, but
Give me your favorite one. What did they do?
I don't. I mean, there's a few, but there was okay. This one bag I sold for like $80, and then they lost it, and then I did like two different missing package searches, and they never found it. So they mailed me back the label, but the box and the bag were gone.
Oh,
They
it was
mailed
just
me
like
back the
empty.
label. No, they cut the label off the box and mailed it to me. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Eat
So
it?
someone just like stole
Like,
the bag.
yeah, I think so. I don't know what happened to the bag or the box. It was really weird. And
So
the customer never I kept messaging them, they never responded to me at all. So I don't even know what happened.
so like they never filed like a I never received case. They didn't.
No, never.
Well, guess you got
I
lucky
didn't
there.
I did not
Crazy.
even I did not send the refund because I don't know if it got to them or not. It might have got to
Yeah.
them. They did not say anything, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm dealing right now with actually UPS, not USPS. I sold a set of Pyrex bowls for 100 and like I think $35. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
in Idaho, and the tracking says empty box received, box thrown away, something like that. That's
What?
what box discarded. So like it got to the Idaho destination, and then right before delivering to the customer, it says empty box, box discarded.
So what happened to the bowl, like the Pyrex? What happened?
So like my only thing is like the UPS driver or something took it for himself and then put an empty
Yeah.
box. I have like no clue what happened because it scanned like at 5 different stations before getting there, and it was all normal scans, nothing bad. Then when it gets to Idaho, it says empty box. Like the Pyrex somehow mysteriously disappeared between. I think it was like St. Louis and
What the
Idaho. It
hell?
just disappeared. So I have like
Yeah.
I even have no clue what to do. I'm filing like a lost package thing with UPS, but I already refunded the buyer because she was like, "Where's my Pyrex?"
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
$150. That's not fun.
Yeah.
So if you guys know what to do in the chat, please tell me. Because I don't. Well, it's a good question. What do you think of the plush behind me? Let me show you.
Those are Pokemon?
That's all Charmander, and then this guy is Perry the Platypus. Do you
Yeah,
know
they're
Perry the
cute.
Platypus?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's my thing is I love Perry and I love Charmander. I also got a Pumbaa hiding back here too.
Oh yeah,
You know what that is?
that's from that one Disney movie. I forgot his name though.
From that one Disney movie. There we go.
I
Guys,
forgot his name.
she knows her plush, guys.
I've sold that same one multiple times, but I forgot.
It's
Forgot.
from Lion King. It's from Lion
Yeah.
King. The one Disney movie. You could tell you weren't born at the same time as me. No one would call it that one Disney movie.
No, I watched that growing up. I just be forgetting stuff.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Um, Beauty and the Beast, I think.
Terrible choice. It's terrible.
Bruh.
I've actually never seen
Okay.
it. I don't know.
I love that
People
movie.
call me Beast quite a bit though, so maybe I should watch it.
That's mean.
That's mean. It's
Yeah.
bad. People say, "Yo,
Yeah.
Paul's such a beast."
I mean, I guess that's a positive thing then, yeah.
Favorite food? Go. Like speed dating here.
Sushi.
Me too.
Yay!
I don't know if you have any good sushi in Indiana, to be honest, but yeah, that's
We actually do.
favorite sushi
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, the shrimp tempura.
Pretty good.
How about you?
I like anything with salmon on it. So like
Okay.
Philly roll, that's because the cream cheese, but rainbow roll I like as well. Then we have one thing called here like the yummy roll, which has like deep fry. It has shrimp tempura inside, and it has like salmon on top and other stuff in it. So it's really good. But yeah, I can eat
Sounds
sushi
good.
every single day and not be upset.
Yeah, same.
Tommy goes, I can tell you exactly what happened by the scans. There's a specific order. The products went to the facility that handles over goods for the area. Call 800 pickups and tell them what's missing. Also, fire the person who's boxed the products. It doesn't happen very often if packed right. So just like it fell out? Is that what you're saying? It just fell out the box?
I mean, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
That would be crazy. The guy who packed it is already fired, Tommy. So don't worry about that. That guy already doesn't work here. All right. So favorite color? That's the next question. Next
Pink.
speed dating question. Pink.
Yeah, how about
I'm
you?
shocked. I thought it would be black. If you can only sell one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
See, I was thinking about that today, but I'm stuck between two things. So one is hats, and the
Hats?
second one, yeah, second is glass. Hats and glass.
Wow. Not shoes.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, I love shoes, but I mean, they're money, but if like say if hats could provide me good income or glass, like I would do that. Like say we're not talking about money. That's what I mean.
just like you enjoy the experience of selling hats way more than selling shoes.
Yeah.
Now why is that? Just because like it's more fun to research, easier to
Yeah.
pack.
Plus I've just always had good experiences with them. So
Yeah, I'm surprised you said glass because glass is a pain to pack. But
it
I
is,
guess
but it's pretty.
if you like discovering it and learning about it, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. How about you?
Whew. I don't even know. I probably should have thought about that because I did not expect you to counter with a question to me. It's not how this works. Probably like as simple as sounds, video games, just because it's so easy. It's like
I think it's pretty hard, but
to sell video games.
yeah.
You search the title, click sell as, then it sells like the next day. Then you put it in
No,
poly.
but it's like hard because like I sold. Okay, this is what puts me off with video games because they can play it and then they'll return it to you.
Oh,
This happened to me multiple times.
Has never happened to me.
Yeah, so like
That's
one
crazy.
time I sold like it was like a $9 game I found at the bins. And then it was brand new. I took pictures of the disc to show it was brand new. And then it got delivered. 2 days after it got delivered, I got a return request saying it was damaged in the mail. And I accept every return request because I don't argue with the customer anymore. And they sent me like small scratches on the thing. And I showed my mom and she's like, that's definitely been played with. I was like, okay, go ahead and return the item. I got it. I told eBay, I was like, look, it got there. 2 days later, they said it was damaged, but it was in the like cover. The cover is not damaged, just the disc happened to be damaged. I said they
Yeah.
definitely played it, send it back to get their money back, and then eBay gave me the money and they sided with me.
Ah, well, there you go.
So
So it sounds like a good experience. I don't know why.
I mean, I had to pay the shipping. I paid the shipping out of
That makes
pocket.
sense.
So
See, Chris
yeah.
agrees. You guys will be his. Corey says, Mad procs to Aylin for going live and joining this with some characters in the chat. After one, but so great to hear your story, sending lots of future success as well. Thank you for being here, Courtney.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that. Chris has a good idea right here. Let's get her to name some NFL logos and see how it goes.
Oh my god.
Would you be good at this?
Let's try.
That's all right. I don't even know how to do this. NFL logos.
I'm gonna fail so bad.
Nah, you'll do great. All right. Are you ready?
Okay.
I'm going to share my screen with you. And then whatever you say, I'm going to type it, okay?
Okay.
Don't fail me now. All right, go.
Mets.
No. Mets are not an NFL
No.
team.
Oh, New York Giants.
Giants. Let's see. Hey, what
Patriots.
is this one? All right.
Patriots. I don't know that one.
Yeah, that team sucks, so I don't blame you.
Cowboys.
That team also sucks. I'm surprised you got that right.
Dolphins.
We'll give that one away. I'm surprised you got that one.
Packers.
Okay, there you go. You're on a roll now.
Steelers.
Okay.
Colts.
I mean, if you got that one wrong, we would have some issues.
Bears.
Okay.
Oh, Eagles.
I was gonna say I was gonna get you for sure if you got that one wrong.
49ers.
Correct.
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, you got the state and everything with that one. Okay.
That's Raiders, I think.
Yes, that is the Raiders.
I don't know.
That's a new
I've
team. I
never
don't
seen
think
that.
I even know their name. I think like the Commanders or something.
Saints.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen this one. Can you tell me what letter it starts with?
T. It's also a state.
Texas Longhorns?
Close enough. Texans.
Well, Texas. Seahawks.
Yes. I spelled Hawks wrong though, but yes, that's right.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, they suck. I don't blame you.
Browns. Cleveland Browns.
They also suck, but you got it right. Yes.
Oh, I have that jersey right here. Oh my gosh. Shoot. I don't know.
Skip it.
What is it? What is it?
It's Chargers.
Oh yeah, the Chargers. Okay, here. Panthers? I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know that. What is that?
What does it look
Lions?
like? Yeah, Lions. There you go.
Okay. Cardinals.
There you go.
I don't know.
Yeah, team sucks too. I don't blame you. It's the Falcons.
Oh. Bengals.
Yes. There you go.
I don't know.
That's Ray's team. Ray's gonna be mad at you.
I don't know what that is.
It's the Tennessee Titans.
Okay. Oh my god.
I'm so far. I'm pretty impressed. You got way more than I thought you were gonna get. So
I know this one, but I just what letter does it start with? Broncos.
Oh, we need my help. Oh.
That's the Panthers.
Yes.
Panthers.
See how you get them confused. It's very close.
Jaguars.
You know the terrible teams. It's pretty impressive.
Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
Pirates.
Oh, I can see why you would. I can see why you would guess that.
Um.
It's another word for pirates, but it's like pirates of the sea. If that helps.
Oh no, I know this one. What letters to start with?
B.
Buccaneers.
Oh. I spell it right. This spell it right. Look at me. All right.
I don't know this one.
Yeah. They're not good.
Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs.
All right. You got 25 out of 32. Good. So you didn't get Jets. New York Jets.
Okay. Oh yeah, Jets. Okay.
And then you didn't get. Those are the Washington Commanders.
Okay.
And then Baltimore Ravens.
Mhm.
The Chargers.
Chargers.
Falcons.
Falcons. Oh my God. The
Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans.
And Los Angeles Rams.
That's the Rams logo.
They won the whole chip last year, so there might be some Rams fans that are upset. But hey, I'd say pretty good, right? Everybody,
Thank
what do you
you.
think? Look at this. She's pretty good.
Thank
That
you.
was impressive. She knows more than me. She knows more than she thinks. Look at all these people impressive
Thank
here.
you.
Wow, poke my head in here. Straight disrespect to the Jaguars. Yeah, I'm sorry. Fire Bender. I gotta. I gotta do that. Man, how dare you degrade my Longhorns? She's gotta go.
Sorry.
Look, A+++.
Thank you. I'll take that.
I'm sure if like I don't know, you asked me to name, I don't even know, glass brands, I wouldn't get any of them. So that's pretty good. So everybody, if she impressed you, go give her a subscribe or no. What is it? What is a subscribe on TikTok? What is that called? A follow?
Yeah, I think
That's
follow.
lame. Go give her a follow, I guess. All right. We'll do a couple minutes and then we'll get you out of here because you said you got to leave earlier. You're already on for almost an hour and a half, by the way. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
There you go. Chris dropping it again. Here's all her links, guys.
Thanks.
To get her to 1 million follows before the show's over. Are you close to 1 million yet? Anywhere?
No.
What's your biggest one? TikTok?
Yeah. TikTok.
All right. She's at 5,500 on TikTok. Let's get her to 6,700 million. Is that possible? Are you monetized yet on TikTok? I don't even know how that works. So
I think it's when you reach 10K, but I mean, I'm not interested in monetizing because it's like a few pennies. I heard they don't pay well.
Those pennies add up.
I don't. Might as well, I guess.
Have you noticed I started posting a lot more reels on Instagram?
I've seen.
I finally got monetized on IG.
How much they pay you?
Way too much.
Really?
It's insane. So
awesome.
let me tell you, I've been monetized on Instagram for 4 days now, and I made probably 6 reels since then. And as of now, it's not like insane. It's not like thousands of dollars, but for the work that I'm putting into it, I have made $78.87 for doing like 6 reels. It took me about a minute to make. So
yeah, that's awesome.
So like from what I hear from people that are monetized on Instagram is that you get to the 100 level pretty quick. Like you make $100 a month pretty quick. And after that, it goes a lot slower. But it's pretty much guaranteed $100 every single month, so I can't complain about that. And it's legit like 1 minute of work. So like compared to the effort I put into my YouTube, it's nothing. How many followers do you have on IG?
I think like 800.
Now, do you post your TikToks to IG?
No, I've never posted a reel in my life.
You gotta just like take that and just put it on everything. because you
Yeah.
already did the hard work of making it, and then you just share it out there, share it there, and you'll see. Because I actually started on TikTok before Instagram for my things, and
Hmm.
then I posted the same exact thing I would post on Instagram that I post on TikTok. I had one video on TikTok that got like 3,000 views. Same video on Instagram got 400,000. Same exact video.
What?
Nothing
Do you
changed.
do you have to use like any hashtags or anything, or do you just post
I
it?
I think I used like two or three. I just, like did like hashtag eBay or hashtag reselling or whatever. Like nothing,
Yeah.
no like crazy hashtags. It just took off. It was
Hmm.
a terrible video too. It was like I bought like a like some like goblet made in Italy goblet set
Hmm.
for like $5 and I sold it for like 80.
Good for
That's
you.
it. And then the crazy then there was I got a bunch of those like crazy comments of, man, how dare you do this? That poor lady had no clue what she had, blah blah blah. And here's the funny part: the lady that sold it to me found that reel somehow. The lady who sold
What?
me the goblet, and then replied to the comment says, "I'm the one who sold him the reel, and I am perfectly okay with him making it and making money off it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad he did it." And I was like, "What in the world?"
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was insane. It was like just one video just took off. I had no clue why or whatever. Like, so, do you make money? You can. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
Eileen
either.
does, but she doesn't want to talk about it. She probably
I
has.
don't make money. I mean, I
Probably.
guess like through TikTok, because I have a following, I was able to get on Whatnot and I
Okay.
sell stuff on Whatnot. So I guess it indirectly made me money,
Yeah.
helped me, but my followers don't really buy stuff from me. I'm not gonna lie, it's only people on eBay and stuff. So
Yeah.
not really. I don't make
I
money.
feel like it takes a long time for that to happen, and also if people go into content creation with the goal of getting more sales, they're they're doing it for the
Yeah.
wrong reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not that's not how things work. All right. Anything else you want to say before we sign you off? Any words of wisdom you want to show to the young people out there?
Okay. Um, list every single day. That's my words of wisdom.
Terrible,
What?
terrible suggestion.
I
But
think that's
if
a
you
great
list
suggestion.
every day, then you're gonna sell every day. Then you have to
Yeah.
spend more money packing every day. Now, who wants to do that?
But you're also making more money, and who doesn't want to make more money? So,
Wait, you're dropping some nuggets here. So you're telling me if I list every day, I'm gonna have more sales?
yeah.
Now, what if I want to take a day off? Am I allowed?
Okay. No, I'm saying like be consistent, but like say if you take a day off today and then list everything you're going to list today tomorrow, that's fine. But like if you like fall out of a routine, then it's easier to not get back to it. So,
Now, do you have a death pile, by the way? I never asked you that.
yeah, I
How
do.
big?
It's not big. It's not big. I only like 10 items in there.
Is it a death mountain? Wait, you said 10 items?
Yeah.
That's not a pile. That's like a death puddle. That's like a little death spot. It's not
Yeah,
enough
cuz
for a
cuz
pile.
I'm consistent with listing. That's why.
I won't tell you about my pile. We'll just leave it at that. I don't have a death pile either, Eileen. I have nothing.
Great.
I'll send you some pictures after the show. You won't believe. You won't
Okay,
believe.
bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
All right. All right, everybody. Make sure you guys go follow Eileen on or whatever. When's your next Whatnot show? This Sunday?
Possibly, maybe.
What would you be selling?
Sports clothing
Starting at
items,
a dollar,
hats.
right? Jersey
No.
starting at $1.
No. The least I start things at is like $2. So
Oh, well, $2. Leroy says Paul has a deaf room.
death room, death
I
house.
do have a deaf room part of my warehouse, which is I just put all my deaf file stuff in there, and it's bad. But I do it so like it seems like coming to my warehouse, it's right there, so like I'm reminded of it. But I buy way more than I list. But I list like a maniac. But I just still
Yeah.
buy more than I list. So there we go. When is Paul's next Whatnot? That's a good question, Chris. I haven't had one in a while, so I might do one. I have plenty of stuff to do.
What do
I'll
you sell
be
and whatnot?
mainly I do Pokemon cards. I used to have a Pokemon card sale every week. I just did
Hmm.
singles, But I have like reseller things where I start from like $2 and I do like lots and like other things and video game lots and whatever. Just because I have like so much, I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll just come from the pile and just do a walnut and get rid of some things. So I don't do it to like make money. It's just I do it just to move things. And then
Yeah.
I've had some things where like I had because I legit don't research anything. I just take it from the pile and go. And I've had some
Mhm.
things that I sold for like $5. And somebody sent me a screenshot said they sold it for 80 on eBay. I was like, oh sweet. I was like, good for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you could do it. What's up, Pinjo?
What's
We
up?
are Pinjo. You are Joey, right? I'm pretty sure Joey. We are signing off here, but make sure you go follow Aylin. Hi, Aylin. Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate you.
you.
Would you come back later on if I ask you? Or are you
Yeah,
gonna?
for
Are you?
sure.
By the way, guys, she was super nervous coming on. I know you guys can't tell, but she was super nervous. She was like,
Yeah.
this is your second time ever on a YouTube live, right?"
Mhm.
No, I
Yeah.
think you did amazing. So if you guys
Thank
think she did
you.
amazing, put a I don't know, a corn emoji in the chat
Corn for Indiana.
for Indiana. Get a little this going. Is there even a corn emoji?
There's a corn emoji.
Search emojis corn. There it is. Oh, there's popcorn too, and there's a unicorn. There's plenty of corns. Look at all these corns. Look at all the corn emojis coming in. Dosa, Chris, game's not over, and me. Uh, 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 what else we got? Pinjo, Jarhead, Christopher. Look at all the people that think you did a great job. Hey,
Thank you.
keyboard is types in corn. That works too. Thank you guys. You guys have a good weekend. I am live back here on Monday with a new show. We're doing a reseller draft show on Monday, so make sure you guys come in for that. And I'm live next Friday with Pete, Craigslist Hunter. So you guys be there for that. And then go follow her. She goes live every day on Instagram. It's great.